Hey everybody, Tom here for Beyond Walt Disney Planet. I am at the Jacksonville Zoo in Jacksonville, Florida. This is my first time here at this particular zoo. Gonna take a look around. There are a couple different areas of the zoo that I'm looking forward to seeing. They have lots of different animal species. It's a mid-sized zoo. There's a couple shows. One of them is an animal show that features dogs, cats, other sorted animals. That will be on a separate video file than this tour video. Otherwise, it's going to be way too long. So if you'd like to see that, look for that video. I'll include it in a folder with zoos and aquariums. So let's go take a look around. You can see the zoo has all these different signs to let you know where to go for the particular animals. There is also a train. Alright, I couldn't find an actual billboard of the map of the zoo, so this is the pamphlet I was given. So I thought I would show you. It's nicely done. They're laid out in loops, so you're not having to continually backtrack. The loops enter and exit the same vicinity, so it makes it easier to see all the different animal exhibits without going back and forth. So right near the main entrance, they got the River Valley Aviary, so I'm gonna go check out some birds. Alright, so Jacksonville Zoo, just want to give you a little inside information. I have an armband that includes, it's all-inclusive pass that I got. It was $29.95. If you get just general admission and you want to do add-ons like this, there's also an animal show that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Things like that you would have to pay extra if you want to go into them. With the all-inclusive armband, I'll be able to get into everything that's at the zoo, including shows. There's also a touch pool, there's a train ride. All those little things you would have to pay extra for individually if you chose to. Look at this nice looking stork here. What's up? I love his red coloring on around his eyes. Very nice looking stork. Got a ducky here sticking his head underneath and getting some stuff on the bottom. Yeah, he's good at holding his breath. The spoonbill, he's got that nice spoon on his head. A group of cute little ducks. That's wagging his tail. You a good duck? Yeah, see, look at you, wag his tail. Yep. We've got the main camp train station, which is right in the front. I'm gonna go check out Stingray Bay. Sign here, all rays are safe to touch, but rinse arms and hands before and after touching rays, and only touch rays on their backs with a flat hand. Got all the stingrays that swim by. Got a nice little enclosure. So they ask everybody to wash your hands first before you touch them, and I did. I'm going to put my hands down. They're, would you like to be touched? Their barbs are removed from their tails. Just put your hand down and they'll swim up if they wish to be touched. See, like these. You can also feed them. So that's another reason why they come up to your hand, because they're looking for something to eat. And I guess it feels good to be petted also. They're a little bit rubbery, sort of, but very soft. Very soft to touch. Yeah, oh, that's a nice one right there. It's cool the way they glide through the air. I mean, through the water, not through the air. Ooh, this one's right here. Ooh, hi. Oh, cute little baby. It's a little one, look. Look how cute. Nice big one here. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so they're coming by looking for food. I got no food to give them. Yeah, very nice. I'm gonna check out an armor leopard. Get you a little better view. Very, very beautiful animals. Yeah, African lion. There they are, pacing back and forth. Got a male and a female. Hi, kitty. Hi. Hi. Well, she likes her. Hi. How you doing? She's giving me a nice little mini roar. Hi. Wow, that was neat. I like that. Hi, Mr. Lion. Can I get a roar? Can I? Huh? Now, even though this is a wild critter, it's technically an animal in the zoo.
Wait, stop.
It's the wild Florida area. Let's go see. Looks like it came during lunchtime. The eastern diamondback rattlesnake feasting on a rat.
This one. Luca.
Florida king snake. This snake is non-venomous and only found in Florida. Got a southern copperhead having himself a mousey or a small rat.
Mouse.
Oh, it's a mouse? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, it's a mouse. Back we got a dusky pygmy rattlesnake, also having itself a mouse. This nice black colored snake is a Florida cottonmouth. Again, having himself some food. This big giant snake here is a Burmese python. These are often raised as pets, and you can see how large these things get. And people typically release these things into the wild. That's why they are very invasive species, especially down in the Florida Everglades. Got a canebrake rattlesnake. Almost finished with his rat. Very pretty coloring. Got in here an eastern coral snake. Now this is a venomous snake. You can always remember the rhyme. Red and yellow kill a fellow. Meaning when the red and yellow touch. Scarlet king snakes, on the other hand, mimic the coloration of the eastern coral snake, but they are not venomous. Because the yellow and the red bands do not touch. Scarlet king snake, it looks like he's in his log there, so he's hiding. Got this nice long snaky up against the glass is a gray rat snake. These are non-venomous. Some southern toads. I apologize for the reflection, but I'm going to try and show you this guy here is a green tree frog. The snake here is called the Eastern indigo. This is non-venomous. You can see how long he is. His tail goes all the way back to there. We got a Florida box turtle. Oh, the handler just put the other southern copperhead in the enclosure. This is the new snake. That's the snake that we saw before. You see the Florida cottonmouth. There we got a Florida panther. I was looking all over for it in the habitat, and it's right here in the shade. Just lounging around. An American black bear. Alright, now since there is a worker present cleaning up the habitat, looks like the bear is back in the fenced-in area temporarily.
Doctors Bob, Nuss, and Ann Harley.
Some wild turkeys. These aren't the Thanksgiving type of turkeys that you would see. And one of our turkeys, there you go, it's coming out. See, wild turkeys are a lot smaller and obviously thinner than the type of turkey that are raised for human consumption for Thanksgiving. Also got a southern poodoo. There's our poodoo. We come to some coyotes. They are taking a nap. Just like if you have a dog at home, this is what they do a lot of the time, is they sleep. Found another one. Sleeping right below the bamboo. Alright, and we got the symbol of the United States, the bald eagle. And despite the name bald eagle, they're not bald, they have nice feathers on its head. This one's camera shy, sort of, I guess. We got a second one. Got some whooping cranes. And they're just chilling out off to the side. Yeah, American alligator. So, Florida alligators, or American alligator. This poor guy's all covered in slime. Or algae. I'm not really sure what this is in the water, but it's completely green. Got another guy up at the top.
Oh, I see one right there.
Yep, and then there's an alligator. He's got its head sticking up. Unfortunately, you can't see its body. Alright, the Australia section. The Australian section has a exhibit called Save the Frogs. So the next mass extinction is occurring right now. Since 1980, 122 amphibian species have disappeared. Today, nearly 3,000 species face extinction. This basically gives a description of why the amphibians are disappearing. In case you're wondering why amphibians are important, well, they eat worms, termites. They eat a variety of insects like crickets. Toads eat mice, rats. So every species basically has a reason to be there. So amphibians include the frogs, the toads, salamanders, newts, and the Sicilians. So they got all these tanks set up to help with the populations of the different amphibians. We got an emu. Here's our emu. Not sure if it's called emus or emu as in singular and plural. I'm not really sure. But there's two of them. Alright, well I finally found one of the wallabies. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. Very, very small. And the wallabies and the emus are right next to the Campground Critter Show in the Australia section. We got the lorikeets. I guess this is going to be the rainbow lorikeets. And that's these pretty birds. Now I got a cup of nectar for $1. I'm going to see if I can get some of these birdies to eat. Want some nectar? There we go. There we go. Wait for it to come down. Good stuff, huh? Yeah. Laughing kookaburra. Wow. Guess you gotta tell some funny jokes to make them laugh.
She has this very...
Oh, this is very scenic and picturesque. Some froggy lily pads there for all the froggies to hop on. Alright, Butterfly Hollow is also included in my wristband, so I'm going to go check that out. Alright, I see lots of butterflies fluttering around along the net. And for all you kids, if you don't have any butterflies in your garden, you can always substitute that. You know, you go to your refrigerator, get a stick of butter out and throw it out the air, you know, and you can see butterfly. See all these different types of flowers you can plant and it'll actually attract butterflies. This is interesting. Got a nice bottle tree. Ooh, there's really pretty orange butterflies fluttering around back here. There it is. There we go. They flutter really quick. I just found out that orange butterfly is called a Julia. We got the Komodo Dragon. There's a juvenile Komodo Dragon. Got some Visayan warty pig. Got a couple of them in the back. Got a rhinoceros hornbill. And I can see why it has its name. Wow. Got the big horn above its bill. Yeah. Got wreathed hornbill. The wreathed hornbill. Oh, and I see the Asian small-clawed otter. It's right there in the center of the screen. There's some more otters. This one's all squeaky. Another otter coming over. Oh my god. What's up, squeaky otters? Squeaky otters.
About what?
Aw.
Here.
We're going to be seeing this Sulawesi babirusa. Look what I found in this little cavern enclosure. We got our babirusa taking a nap. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon, so it is nap time evidently. Got two of them in there. So the tusks moved when I was trying to film the second one. There they are. It's the babirusa. Same enclosure. We got a Sumatran tiger. And there is the tiger. Sumatran tiger.
You got me.
There's two of them. There's a little one. There's a cute younger one laying down. We're in a little holding area along this bridge. I don't know if they're cleaning their habitat.
You can't go this way.
Or they're getting ready to feed them. Looks like our babirussas came out from their nap. Got a feeder here to feed our little otters. Got fish for the otters. Ooh, fish for the otters. Oh boy. Oh man.
So we feed our Asian small-filled otters fish at the zoo, but in the wild they just eat.
Back in the kids area, they have Magellanic penguins. And these are not Arctic penguins. But they do like to swim. Also got squirrel monkeys. See all the different squirrely monkeys.
Okay.
And they are cute. Little balls of fur. Have a wildlife carousel. Got all the different zoo animals. Now this is also included in my armband, but this is for kids 12 and under, so I can't go on it. That's alright. Alright, gonna be checking out the range of the Jaguar. Alright, we got the Jaguar. Look, here. There is the Jaguar. Got a giant anteater. And here he is, or she. Yeah, nice bushy tail. Got a capybara. Got two of them. Largest rodent. Got a Hoffman's two-toed sloth. He's taking a nap.
I can really relate to this.
It's like maybe he was getting something to eat and fell asleep.
Oh my god, it's like my grandpa.
They are incredibly slow after all. So got a Cayman lizard. Just chilling out in the water.
He's probably sleeping. But snakes never blink.
It's very comfortable in there. There we got that giant otter.
Yeah, he's got like, it's almost like half of you can do it.
He's in, there he is, there he is. Swimming by. And there they are right there. The giant otters. Again, I'm sorry about the reflection. Oh, look, they gave each other a kiss. Aw. Now the otter is in the back of the aviary, but I saw some of the really cool looking birds also inside the aviary. Love the pink on this guy. A giant pelican. Yeah, it's definitely a big bird. It's one of the newest areas. You got the African forest. Got one of the apes right up here. These tunnels that separate the different enclosures. Just up there chilling. Alright, these are bonobos. See another one of the bonobos. Again, I'm sorry for the reflection. And these bonobos got a great climbing habitat.
Yeah.
Ah, look at this thing. Lots of ropes, climbing stuff. See another little one over here. Having a good time.
Look at, they have like fingers somewhere around there.
Yeah, this whole area opened up not even a month ago. Alright, gonna check out Giraffe Overlook. And we got the reticulated giraffe.
Oh yeah, they do April.
That's this young giraffe getting a snack. Quite a few others. Another one getting some hay. Alright, from the boardwalk ramp up to the Giraffe Overlook, if you look to the right, you can see some of the African elephants. Alright, finally to the Africa Exhibit. And as soon as you enter Africa, you see the greater flamingo. They're all over here. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at this one. Showing off his wings to us. Oh, man, that's nice. Wow, that was neat. It's just weird. You wouldn't even think they had any black feathers until they open them up. Because all you see is the pink. There we go. Oh, man. This guy's dancing for us. Look at that. Wow. Very nice. Thank you. We got an Aldabra giant tortoise. Man, giant is right. Look at the size of this guy. Wow. He's got the right idea, man, in the shade and in the water. How you doing? Yeah, very nice. Hi. Can you smile for me? No? Alright, all you fans of the Lion King. We got the warthog. Pumbaa himself. It might not be his name, but anyway, it's warthogs. Got the mommy in there with the little babies. They are so cute, even with their tusks. See, even the babies are starting to get their tusks in. Yeah, having some lunch, or dinner, actually. Now these are really cool looking animals. Eastern bongo. Got the white stripes on them. Big old horns. We got some wattled crane. They're kind of hidden a little bit, but that's about the best view I'm going to get of these guys. Got the southern white rhinoceros. Got two of them right in front. Very good view. Got this nice mixed matched animal, a copy. It looks like a zebra from the back. It's also related to the giraffe. Very cool looking animal. Got a Grevy zebra. I always like zebra. Kind of back behind the trees. These are guys you wouldn't want to see following you. The lapid-faced vulture. Even though they seem scary, they do a service eating the dead carcasses of animals. Oh yeah, the African elephants. Very easy to tell between an African elephant and an Asian elephant by the size of the ears. African elephants have the larger ears. See the elephant right there by the gate. It's like a young elephant though. Pretty sure it's a young elephant. Go, I found a nice shaded area. Got a much better view. This juvenile elephant. Got a good view of the elephants on the train. Alright, reptiles of the Sonora. Got a little reptile house here with fantastic air conditioning. Anyway, this is a Gaboon viper. And it's this fantastically colored snake. Got his head all flattened down. There's a Taylor's shield-tailed agama. Now this thing is so cute looking. Itty bitty little tail on the back. Looks like he's kind of wearing a skirt with his tail sticking out. We got a puff adder. There's our puff adder. Doesn't seem very puffy. And a green bush viper. Doesn't look very green though. Got an African bullfrog. And you guys see that is the biggest frog I've ever seen. Wow. Reminds me of something I've seen in Harry Potter. Hey, we got a red spitting cobra. Luckily he's behind glass so he can't spit at us. And our Sneaky is taking a nap, looks like. Got a Meller's chameleon. I like chameleons, but they change colors. This guy's all green. Just hanging out on the branch. Very cool looking lizards. Got a West African green mamba. Now it looks like there's there's quite a few in here. Got one up on the tree, one in the back. Unless it's the same one, unless he's that long. Because here's his tail. His tail is right here. So that might be all one snake, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. Wow. Yeah, because it's all moving. Wow, that is one big long snake. Wow. You got another one here. Almost looks like a rope, the way the scales are. Very nice. Okay, we got a western plated lizard. And there is multiple lizards in here. Very nice looking lizard. In the same enclosure as the western plated lizard, you got the African rock python. He is, or she. It's a hefty snake right there. Earlier in the day we saw our other snakes eating. So I'm sure these guys had their rodent for the day. And a common agama. He's just chilling out on top of this rock. I almost missed him because I didn't see anything else in this enclosure, and I looked up and there he was. Well, I came out of the reptile house and got our elephant over here by the water. Having a snack of hay. And we got our cheetah. Now this is my third time coming back, and I finally found it. Laying on the ground right next to the palm tree. Got our leopards out. Get a little better view. So it's one thing I always recommend people visiting zoos. If you don't see the animals the first time you go by the exhibit, always come back, and you might get either a better view or see the animal that you didn't see before. Back to see our Dabra tortoise again. Moved out of the water. Hi. How are you, sir? I know, man, this guy reminds me of the tortoise from the Never-Ending Story. I think it was called the Great Mora. Well, in the front you got the Mombasa Import-Export Shop. All sorts of different stuff. Hats and plush. It's like most zoos. Very popular with school groups. There were a few school groups here today. So they always have some cheaper souvenirs for the kiddies. A really good assortment of different hats and shirts. So I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of, you know, what this place has. A bunch of different toys and plush galore. For little smaller size ones to the larger, look at that size of that giraffe. Got lots of shirts for the little ones. Even got the onesies for the babies. So they got lots of educational books, picture books, activity books, other cheaper type souvenirs, keychains. Man, I like this possum. Reminds me of a possum I used to have in my yard. Looks scary but very friendly, you know. You just don't want to go up to them and pet them or anything because they are wild animals and they could bite. Get yourself a giant snake. We've got lots of figurines. Now this is perfect. Look at that. Kids that can't decide between candy or stuffed animal, well, you get both. Here's get yourself a mug. Alright everybody, that concludes my visit to the Jacksonville Zoo. This is off of Interstate 10 and 95 in Jacksonville, of course. It is a mid-sized zoo, very nicely laid out with the loop, so you're not having to backtrack continually to see all the different animals. There's various gift shops to get your souvenirs, several different restaurants in the different areas where you get a bite to eat. So if you liked what you saw, leave some comments below. Give me a thumbs up, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. I got lots more stuff coming up in the future. Thanks for viewing. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.